Hi folks, I'm here in my kitchen tonight. I've got some Canadian goose breast in the sink there. I'm ready to clean that up, take the silver skin off, any fat, any gristle. I'm going to slice it up and I'm going to make goose jerky. Now, I adapted this recipe off the Ducks Unlimited website. It is the recipe for spicy goose jerky. It is a little spicy, so I've tamed it down a little bit. I'm not going to put in as much cayenne pepper as they called for, but it's right for me. So we'll go through this process of getting this goose cleaned up and sliced and start making the jerky. Now I'm going to cut this jerky into 1/4 strips. I have a Weston jerky board, if you will. Now you can either cut it with the grain or across the grain. With the grain it's going to be a little bit softer jerky. Across the grain it's going to be a little bit tougher jerky. For even chewier jerky, you can take a meat mallet, give it a little pounding, it'll be even chewier. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this jerky into 1/4-inch strips. The marinade is going to be 1½ tablespoons of coarse salt, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of water, 1/3 cup of soy sauce, a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce, tablespoon of garlic powder, tablespoon of chili powder, 1½ tablespoons of black pepper, and 2 teaspoons of red pepper flakes. Now the red pepper flakes gives it a little bit of kick. Hence the name spicy goose breast jerky. So cut it down a little bit if you want. It's totally up to you. Actually, the original recipe calls for a tablespoon. I backed it down to 2 teaspoons. So 2 teaspoons might be right for you. We'll add it all to a bowl, put the goose breast into it, put it in the refrigerator, marinate overnight up to 24 hours, and then we'll begin the drying process. Okay, to my marinade here, which is 1½ tablespoons of coarse salt, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of water, 1/3 cup of soy sauce, 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce, tablespoon of garlic powder, tablespoon of chili powder, 1½ tablespoons of coarse black pepper, and 2 teaspoons of crushed red pepper flakes. I'm going to add my goose breast that I've cut into 1/4-inch strips. And we'll put that in the fridge to soak overnight up to 24 hours before we start the drying process. And we'll cover that and put it in the fridge overnight. Alright, my goose strips have been marinating in the fridge overnight. I'm going to put them on a wire rack at this point. I'm going to transfer them over here to my fridge. I'm going to let them sit in the fridge for about an hour, let them dry. There's a lot of liquid. They've been sitting in liquid overnight. And I'm going to start my dehydration process. Alright, now I've got the last of my goose meat on this rack. I put it in the fridge for about an hour. Just kind of let the juices run off of it. Then I put it on my dehydrator, and allow it to do the due process of becoming jerky. Alright, my jerky's been in the fridge for about an hour now. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to put it on my dehydrator. I'm just going to let it do the process. All dehydrators are a little bit different, so make sure you just follow the instructions with your dehydrator at home, or you can put it in the oven, or even in a smoker if you like. Alright, I'll go ahead and put on the lid. Come back and check it in a couple hours. My dehydrator has a setting for jerky. Yours might as well. If not, I'm sure the book does. Mine says 155 degrees for jerky. Come back and check on it in a couple hours. Alright, the goose meat's been in the dehydrator now for, I admit it, going on about 6 hours. It should be done. Checked on it about 2 hours ago. My best guess was it needed about 2 more hours. So we're going to check on it again here and see how it looks. Yeah. Yep, that's done, folks. How it tastes. Just the right amount of flavor to it. It really might be a little too hot, spicy hot. That's just perfect. You can store it in the refrigerator in a plastic bag, and we'll keep it quite a while in the fridge, but chances are it won't. People will be eating on it. Oh, turkeys are calling. My wife's phone. Until next time.